And what's up, everybody? I'm back with another video game review. Today, I am reviewing Pokemon Sword. I guess I could also be calling this a review of Pokemon Shield, but I played Sword. I said I don't really need to play Shield. They're basically the same game. So, except for more specific reasons that don't really apply to me at all. Same reason why I probably won't play Pokemon White 2 or whatever other Pokemon games I played, I don't remember. But this game came out in 2019 on the Switch, and it's not very well received. And for some reasons that I could understand, and some that I can't. So we'll talk about that a little bit later on. But this was one of, but as you know, my thoughts on Pokemon games is not always my favorite. So I was hoping maybe this one would kind of turn it around, because this game actually had a save file that I could use, so I was able to play the game in full, or at least play it from the beginning, so that I could try and get the more of a full experience. So how does it stack up with my other Pokemon games that I've played? Well, let's jump right into it, shall we? First off, I like the little Nintendo Switch in the game. I think that's a pretty cool addition. You kind of expect that to be there, but I thought that was just a nice little detail touch. Early on, I also saw a reference to Lost World Jurassic Park when they said, "Don't go into the long grass! Don't go into the long grass!" And I'm just thinking, are there velociraptors in there, or Pokemon? Are there velociraptor-like Pokemon in the game? That would be pretty cool. If they added, if they did a collab with Jurassic Park and did dinosaur-like Pokemon, I would actually play it more. And I would probably buy it myself because, oh yeah, by the way, thank you, LikunMiffery, once again, for letting me play this game. I forgot to give the credit at the beginning. Thank you for letting me borrow it. But anyway. And then the graphics for the game. Give them a little more technical stuff here. They looked fine to me. They seemed like other Pokemon games that I played, but higher resolution, overall more crisp quality because it is on the Switch. So that was nice. I thought they looked pretty good, in my opinion. No real complaints there on my part. The game, like I said, the game looks spectacular. So, in my opinion. I do like that in the open world and what they call the wild area, you can see Pokemon just kind of roaming around. And that's nice because in the other ones that I've played, and also in parts of this game, you kind of just run into them and you can't actually see them roaming around. So it's cool that you can watch them kind of just interact with the environment. You can also do that when you're camping and you cook curry out of all foods. It's pretty weird. And you can just kind of see them interact with the world, interact with you or other Pokemon. And I think that's so cool. And it's something I wish more Pokemon games would take. I think it was Pokemon X when I reviewed that. They have a little thing, on the bottom screen, you can kind of see them interact with each other. I think that's so cool. Why didn't they take more advantage of that in some of these newer ones, especially with the technology that they have? That would be so cool. I thought the raid battles were pretty cool. They feel like boss battles, which, when I've played so far for Pokemon games, been kind of lacking boss battles. Though it's really not something I was expecting or really hoping to see. Just kind of not there. The raid battles kind of fill that void. Though they can be a little bit annoying at the end of the game, especially with the shield stuff. And how many times do they use it? That could have been probably adjusted a little more, or just not added to the game at all. Though it probably would have made it a little too easy, and we'll get to that a little bit later. But the regular battles, not the raid ones, but the other ones, feel similar to those in other Pokemon games. You kind of just click a button and let it happen. And, that's fine. It's a pretty simple turn-based RPG style that we've come to know and love with Pokemon games. Some more hardcore players said that they would hope that the battle stuff would be updated a little more, so it doesn't feel like we're still on the Game Boy. But, to me, I thought that was fine. So, I didn't like that the game won't even let you catch certain Pokemon that's like supposed to be higher level than you. I get that you probably won't be able to catch them, so it's like, okay, we don't want to keep letting the player down, but just let the people try. I mean, who says we can't, like, just try? It kind of just like deters from any attempt to like just want to try and catch the Pokemon. So that kind of sucks. You do get stopped for dialogue cutscenes a lot, which is annoying. Because Pokemon's supposed to be a little bit more open world, and I did like the making it a little more linear than previous games, but I know some people don't like that, and it would have been nice to not have to walk 5 feet and then listen to the same thing over and over again. I kind of just wanted to walk around, see the landscape, collect the Pokemon, and battle a few times, and we didn't get to do that as much as I had hoped. So, some of the parts of the game just feel a little cheaper. There's some elements of the game that were lost, and a lot of people said there was some pretty big stuff that was just cheaped out on. And I could notice some of that. Not as much as some other people, because I'm not a huge hardcore Pokemon player, but I definitely could see that in some areas of the game. It just felt a little cheaped out. Talk about the items. That's kind of my last point to talk about. They can really make this a cakewalk of a game. If you can max out some really high level, pretty big name Pokemon super quickly, because you can just use the candies on them, and that's fine. That you can do that, but it takes away from some of the challenge for some people. So you gotta know that going in, but it can make a lot of battles really easy very early on in the game, but it can also, again, like I said, take away from challenge. So you take that as you may. So that's gonna do it for my review of Pokemon Sword, though. My final score, I thought it was a fun game, but not like anything extraordinary in my opinion. It's a fun game for Pokemon players and stuff like that, but an alright experience with it. Probably a 7 out of 10. It's probably gonna be gonna be my score. Not probably. It is gonna be my score for this game. So, but if you play Pokemon Sword or Pokemon Shield, I didn't get to play Pokemon Shield, but I'm just gonna call this a review for both. Probably gonna title it as such if I don't expect to review Pokemon Shield. But anyway, that's going to do it. Again, if you've played this game, Sword or Shield, I'd love to know your thoughts about them in the comment section down below. What stuff did I miss? What stuff should I have talked about? And stuff like that. And what are your thoughts? And that's going to do it for this video, so stay tuned for much more amazing content, including more video game reviews and other awesome stuff. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.